Alright, you saw the title. Let's go. Alibaba, founded by Jack Ma in 1999, is a Chinese e-commerce company. At least it was. In the early days, Alibaba started two e-commerce sites, Taobao and Tmall. Taobao is a consumer-to-consumer platform. Tmall is a business-to-consumer platform. In those early days of Alibaba, Jack Ma also started Alipay, a PayPal-like online transaction platform, and that business is now owned by Ant Financial, of which Alibaba has a 33% stake. Now, over the years, the combination of Taobao and Tmall, plus the secure payment system of Alipay, helped Alibaba grow a lot. Then, in 2013, Alibaba, along with 6 large logistics companies, joined forces to create Cainiao, a logistics company designed to improve the speed and efficiency of deliveries. This completed Jack Ma's recipe for success, a competitive advantage he calls the Iron Triangle: Taobao and Tmall in e-commerce, Alipay as the payment system, and Cainiao as the logistics company to get the job done. This is really the core of Alibaba's business, even today, with 66% of their revenue coming from Taobao and Tmall. However, as Alibaba has grown, they've also seized new opportunities to go even further. In e-commerce, they have the China wholesale site 1688.com and international e-commerce sites Alibaba.com, AliExpress, and Lazada. Then outside e-commerce, they've also built a cloud computing business, a streaming service called Youku, Alibaba Pictures, Ele.me, an Uber Eats style business, Kobe, a restaurant and local services guide platform, Fliggy, an online travel agency, Amap, a mobile digital map provider, DingTalk, a mobile office platform, and much more. But in terms of revenue, really the main thing to watch for now is e-commerce. E-commerce is 87% of Alibaba's revenue, with 66% of revenue coming just from Chinese retail e-commerce, aka Taobao and Tmall. Although one business to watch for the future will definitely be Alibaba Cloud, which currently sits at 8% of their revenue. So that's Alibaba's business, but of course there are some risks to consider with their stock. Recently, Alibaba has fallen out of favor with the Chinese government, with the IPO of Ant Financial blocked and a $2.8 billion antitrust fine slapped on them. A lot of people believe that the Chinese government will really crack down on Alibaba, but it is also important to consider just how important Alibaba is to the Chinese economy. Another risk is, of course, the accounting standards of Alibaba. Luckin Coffee, which is a Chinese company that was listed on the Nasdaq, got found to be faking their revenue numbers last year, and some are nervous that other US-listed Chinese companies may be doing the same thing. However, it is worth noting that Alibaba does prepare their financial statements as per the US generally accepted accounting principles and has had their financials audited by PwC for over 20 years. Then beyond the accounting risk, another risk in the same vein is a delisting risk. Prompted by the Luckin Coffee case, the US government created the Holding Foreign Companies Accountable Act, which means for a foreign stock to be listed in the US, they need to prove they aren't owned by a foreign government, and they also need to have their auditor inspected by the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board. Currently, the Chinese government prevents the PCAOB from investigating the audits of Chinese companies. So something will have to give in the next few years, or Baba will be delisted from the New York Stock Exchange. And then finally, there's also concern about the corporate structure itself. When you buy shares in Alibaba, you're actually buying into an entity in the Cayman Islands, which is just entitled to Alibaba's profits, but you're not actually buying the assets and the businesses themselves. This is because China doesn't allow foreign investment in a lot of situations. So the risk here is if China gets really angry, they could simply ban these variable interest entities and we'd be in a spot of bother. However, with VIEs having been around for about 2 decades and the Chinese government not doing anything to stop them so far, that seems unlikely. And with that said, that's Alibaba's business and its main risk factors. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys next time.